Hi guys, this is Miss McCabe. I am going to go over this Glencoe virtual lab for you so you know what to do while you're at home. So the link I gave you brings you to the Glencoe site, and literally it says over to the left-hand side, what properties do elements have? It gives you background on the different elements and then metals versus non-metals. It gives you objectives, and then you're going to follow the procedure. So step one is click the video button and you're going to watch some videos. And so the video button is down here underneath the mystery elements. You watch those videos and then you select an element and you're going to click and drag the element test tube into a test box. So each one of these is its own procedure, whether it's finding density, doing a flame test, you're figuring out the melting point or the boiling point on these 8 unknown elements. And then we kind of have a review chart or a key to go off of. Okay. So then I gave you a worksheet in your Google Classroom. So it looks like this. You're going to open with Lumen PDF to make that PDF editable. You're going to have to connect to your Google Drive and allow access for Lumen PDF. And you might even have to sign in. So I connect. I'm going to sign in. Give it a minute to load. So loading the Lumen PDF actually takes the most time out of the whole process. So then I'm going to do a split screen. So I don't want an upgrade. You don't need to do a paid version of Lumen PDF. It is completely free. So I do a split screen and I pull this editable PDF document out for me to be able to access both screens. Okay. So then to add my name, I hit this text box, I click and drag, and I'm going to put, this is Miss McCabe's paper. Okay. I'm going to scroll down. You read the background, the problem, the hypothesis is what you write. It's an if-then statement. I just redid the procedure here, so those different steps, and then we have a chart for you to actually enter in the data. So mystery element number, and then you're going to put the results from each test. Over here, I have the mystery element. So I'm starting with mystery element number 1. And I'm going to do a density test first. And you can see it puts it into a cubic centimeter. And it says this element has high density. So I'm going to come over here for element number 1 for density. And I'm going to put high density. Okay. So then I'm going to look on my key here. Which one has high density? Well, it could either be molybdenum or it could be zinc. Okay. Then I'm going to move this over to the flame test. I see that it has a green flame. So I'm going to insert here. I'm going to put green flame. Sorry, I have to say the words as I type them. I apologize for that, but that's just how I do things. So anyway, so then I move it over to melting point. And while that's happening, I look, okay, out of these two, which one have a green flame? Well, it could be both. And then it says the melting point is medium. Medium. So I look at which one of these has medium, and that looks like zinc. But just to be melting point temperature, I did not get that, did I? I did not. So I'm going back and getting a temp. It says 200 to 700. 200 to 700 degrees. And then boiling point, I did not do that one yet. So I'm doing the boiling point. Give it a minute. And it says below 1,000 degrees, it is low. So anyway, so I keep filling out this worksheet, and then you're finding the elements here. So at this point, I can put the element over here. The element is zinc. So element 1 is zinc. And then Once I filled out this whole chart, I come down here and I'm answering all these summary questions by adding in text boxes just like I've shown you. And then you write a short conclusion. When you're done, you hit this download button. It's an arrow in a box. You download it to your computer and then you upload that to Google Classroom. If you have questions, please let me know.